we continue to follow still some big problems across the Mississippi.
You know, all the rain that fell over 2 weeks ago across Kentucky, Tennessee, that's been making its way down the Mississippi, and the flood danger in the lower Mississippi River Valley continues this week. The Vicksburg, Mississippi area is near major flood stage, and officials are monitoring the risk.
Joining us right now is Colonel Jeremiah Gipson, commander of the Vicksburg District of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Ariel and Bertie. I appreciate you having us today. And before we start this, we recognize, that we're so appreciative of this opportunity to talk to you, discussing the high water event, and just highlighting the Corps of Engineers' 250th anniversary of serving our nation.
Wow, and we appreciate the service you're doing. It's such an important task that you guys handle along the Mississippi. Now, what are the Mississippi River levels now, and how are your teams preparing for this?
Absolutely, that's a great question. So here at Vicksburg, normal river levels is about 32 feet. In 2011, the highest level that we've seen the record was 57. So between there is where we're going to get to. We're going to get to about 48 feet. So about 15 feet over normal, but still about 10 feet under the record. So we are prepared. We are at level 1 stages right now with our emergency response personnel, coordinating with the local levee districts and the emergency response management team here in Mississippi. But that type of work is continuing, as you stated in the introduction, all the way from our Memphis district all the way to New Orleans this week.
Bayou control structure in flood management. How do the gates work to control flood risk?
Absolutely. That's a fantastic question. So we closed Steel Bayou about a week and a half ago on 10 April. And why does that happen? Because the river levels of the Mississippi River and the river levels of the Yazoo River create almost a peninsula-like effect, what we call the Mississippi Delta. So when the water levels get to the point where the flood structure there that's being shown, the Steel Bayou flood structure, that's a gravity-fed structure. So the water levels on the Mississippi side, when they're too high, that water will actually go backwards, and that's not what we want to happen. So we've closed the Steel Bayou structure, and so right now what we're seeing is all of the rainfall, which we will, receive between now and for about another 2 weeks, will be captured in what we call the backwater flooding area. So in about 2 weeks, the river levels on the Mississippi side, the downstream side will fall. We'll be able to open up that gravity structure, and that water will be able to transit down south.
And what are you expecting this week, and how is the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers coordinating with local authorities for flood prevention and response?
Yeah, the first step is we're doing events just like this, right? So we're talking with the media, we're talking with the local emergency response managers in Mississippi and Arkansas and Louisiana daily. We're holding daily coordination calls with industry because safety is of paramount, safety of our communities, but we're also focused in on the safety of those, pushing commerce north and south down the Mississippi River. So we are doing all of our calls to making sure that this slow event, a long-lasting event, that we remain communicating with the public and with those emergency management officials.
And Colonel Gipson, it's been such an extreme time along the Mississippi over the last few years. We've gone from record low levels to record high, back to record low, record high. Certainly that has kept you and your team very busy.
It's kept us busy, but I just want to highlight the importance of the Mississippi River, especially from Cairo all the way to Illinois, is governed and structured around what we call the Mississippi Rivers and Tributaries Project. So we've been building and operating this project for the past 100 years to do exactly what you described, to manage it in high water and to manage it in low water, to keep our community safe and keep commerce moving to fuel our economy.
Amazing.
Yep,
all
great
right.
stuff.
Thank you so much, Colonel Jeremiah Gipson, commander of the Vicksburg District of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Thank you again for joining us on AccuWeather early and for all the information you provided.
My pleasure. Go Army.